Hello, welcome. Welcome to Tuna playing Genshin. And today is an update. Yeah, mail. Ooh, 600, not bad. What's something new? Training guide. Oh, enhanced. Oh, for the current member of the party. So there's about 15% of improvement. Okay, that should help new players, but not
Ad
useful
Astra
for old ones.
Abyssosque.
Okay, now for the real update. Oh, Shiori. Oh, I like her. Shiori. Bullchucker. Weapon, the scam one. Ooh, the one that you need. I don't know what you need here. Oh, this stand the ones you can get the old weapons and characters. Yep, of course you. Oh my God, it's oh. Yep, this thing is a scam. It's fucking useless and nothing new here. Why would they make this rainbow? Do they have that? They have so much revenue from whales. Why do they not make this a blue wish? My God, this is useless. No one's gonna wish here unless you're a whale that's targeting a certain weapon. I'm pretty sure you won't target this. Characters. If you're a whale, you already have Beulah and maybe Albedo and her, him, her, and her in standard banner. Kinda useless. Okay, I lost my last 50-50. So my next one is guaranteed. I don't think I'll be able to get enough for sure. Yep, I'm not even getting a 4-star. Oh, what the hell? Still no 4-star. You're gonna be shitting me right now. Still no
Peace
4-star.
prevails throughout the land.
Where's my 4-star? I need one 4-star. Oh yes, at last. That's fucking useless. I got so much sacrifice bow. I don't have a sacrifice bow user. How many
And all
sacrifice bow do I
things are
have
made.
now? Oh, okay, that's still my second one. But
As
still
much in the
useless.
spring.
Oh, another one. Nice. Okay, don't. Why Goro? I want her.
This is
Just
not.
go. I always get the ones that I don't need.
Tea.
Okay, what's new?
Once,
Oh,
there was a glorious king.
it's always the same. Not interested. Okay, I can do a story quest. But let me try Jihor. I just hope she doesn't go to the standard banner. It's gonna be a wasted potential.
It's nothing. I am the cutting edge of fashion. Give up. Your life is mine. Everybody stand. Eat this. Nice and smart. Let's go, tomato. Delicate as silk.
It was kind of fun. Okay, she's okay to use. Quick swap. This decent damage. Kind of fun.
Don't waste my time.
Attaboy!
Submit. It's nothing.
Charge! Rally!
Let's light it up. Teamwork is.
Oni coming through! Bam! Let's roll!
Give up. Everybody stand.
Advance! Everyone on! Attaboy! Who wants some of this?
Musclehead. He deals so much damage, okay? But charge attacker. It skills on defense. He's okay. Not as fun.
I must leave. Nope. It's nothing.
Follow.
Give up. Let's light it up. Submit. It's nothing.
Press the advantage!
Leave it all to me, as a dutiful maid would. Someone needs assistance.
Please tell me you have constellation. Please, please, please. Oh no. They didn't give them even C2. 3K. Barely
Don't
does any
waste my
damage
time.
without decent constellation. Oh come on, that's so low. That won't crit.
Your life is mine.
It's kinda depressing. They made the character, the 4-star do nothing. Just give them a decent crit rate, even 100%. 100% crit rate to 50% crit damage. That's not much.
Fall in!
At least they will
I must leave
know
no
that they are okay to use.
as a good knight should. catch up.
Hey, look at that. I'm not breaking. I'm doing barely nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4.
As a dutiful
And
maid
10
would.
attacks like 2 times.
Advance! Rally!
Strike is one.
Leave it all to me, as a good knight should.
Okay, now you're doing 7k with the Garo. Barely anything.
Out of the frying pan.
You're in for a little.
Magic lamp.
Surrender.
Try this on for some. Here's the good.
This team is so garbage. You got a Pyro and an Electro. So enemy will get thrown away. Then you had a Dendro. They hate Dory. I'm pretty sure. The team was garbage. Oops, wrong. Okay, where's the new one? Giori! Now I got to mini. Oh, we left. Oh, prerequisite. Okay, so I need to finish this before I can do this. I have so much more in line. Yes, it's time to do this tree. It gives gem, I guess. Okay, Uchiori, the new one. Might as well. Let's go, Uchiori! Waiting for the game to load. Loading the area. Forgot about this part. Oops.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Seems like there's another event going on at the Court of Fontaine. Look at that. Roadside signs.
Fury!
Is this really okay? I told you I could do it using the leftover funds from the original deposit. Don't tell me you're afraid that I cheaped out on the dress.
No, not at all. I have only the fullest faith in your work, Miss Chiori. I'm just in shock, that's all. It's always been my dream to wear a Chioria boutique dress for my wedding. I really thought the chance had passed me by.
Wait, isn't that Chiori? She's actually at her shop today?
Come on, Paimon. Why so surprised?
Oh, you've got a point there. Well, once she's done with her customer, we can go and ask her.
I'm a woman of my word. If I say I can do something, then it'll be done. The first rule of business is to always keep your promises. Now, remember to not fold the gown, or store it under direct sunlight. I'd recommend only taking it out on the day of the wedding. But from the look on your face, I can tell that may be a little difficult for you.
Oh, I'll try my best. Once he sees me in this, his jaw is gonna drop straight to the floor.
She's too excited for the dress.
Chiori, you're actually at your shop today!
Is that really so shocking? It is mine, after all. Anything you're looking for today? A custom design, or perhaps some ready-to-wear outfits for kids?
Or Paimon.
One's not a kid!
Oh, that. Well, if news of the event has reached your ears, I suppose the Fontaine Apparel Association's advertising efforts have paid off.
Are there any fun and popular activities that we can take part in?
Ugh, Fashion Week isn't what I'd call fun, but it certainly always attracts a crowd. It's a fashion extravaganza that only takes place once a year, after all.
So,
Will you be showing off some of your designs too?
what are we going in the Fashion Week?
Of course. All designers at the Court
We're
of
not
Fontaine use
fashion
the week to advertise
designer.
their brand.
We're
If you're
adventurers.
lucky, you could even land a large amount of orders as soon as the main show ends. Come to think of it, it was
Are we
also
going
at a
to
previous
find
fashion week
materials?
that our label first took off.
Aren't you pretty much an established name now? People will still buy your clothes even if you don't participate this year, right?
Yeah, that's not quite how it works. While many people buy clothes for fit and style, the fashion industry also strongly values a label's artistic vision and creative direction. Why would anyone patronize a label that hasn't even bothered to put out any new designs for the year?
Oh, okay, that makes
In
sense.
the end, fashion is just a representation of the spirit of the times. People support your brand because they support the vision it represents.
Huh.
So you still need to
Okay, so maybe fashion's more
put out
complicated
more
than
designs
Paimon
every year
thought.
to make sure you're profitable.
All that complicated stuff
Okay.
aside, you're saying we'll be able to see new Chioriya designs at the show?
Absolutely. The designs have already been finalized. I'm just waiting for the fabrics to arrive.
Ooh, are you using materials you can't get in Fontaine?
Well, I still have a certain partiality to Inazuma-made fabrics. The textures are pleasant to the touch, and their familiarity gives me a sense of security.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's that feeling of home.
Ugh, something like that. Yes.
You're so
We're
cute.
a long way from Inazuma, though. Aren't you concerned that your shipment might get lost or stolen along the way?
No need to worry. I've already taken steps to ensure that it'll arrive safely. I've entrusted the job to
Konami-
Komani
oh.
Express's most reliable courier.
Kirara! Should be
Excuse
Kirara.
me. Coming through.
There she is, there she is, yeah!
Chiori, your shipment's here. I know it's quite late, so I'm really
Hello, Kirara.
sorry.
Cutest delivery girl.
Deep breaths, Kirara, then start again.
Huh? And you're with customers as well? Oh, jeez. I've really kept everyone waiting. I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
These two are the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, you got
With how
normal ears and
untraveled you are,
AM.
you've
I
probably
forgot.
heard of them
You don't have
already.
cat ears?
And this is Kirara, Star Courier of the Komani Express. She's a Nakamata, in case you were wondering about the tales.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. And sorry you had to see me like this. I know I'm late, but if an opportunity arises in the future, I still hope you'll
We
choose
met
Komani
Kirara on an
Express.
event.
So,
Why are-
what was the holdup? Sailing
Why is
delays,
she
bad weather.
introducing herself again?
Huh? No, nothing like
Shouldn't
that.
be
I just ran into a bit of
a different
trouble, that's all.
greeting?
Bandits, then?
Huh?
Or treasure hoarders? A few run-ins on the road aren't usually enough to give you any trouble.
Well, I didn't run into anyone exactly. I just got a little lost.
Keeping you honest as always, I see.
Okay, what happened, Kirara?
Alright. I was stopped by a group of bandits as soon as I entered Fontaine. They were a little different from the ones I usually run into. I could hear them mumbling about Komunia Express. It was obvious they were looking for someone with two tails.
Oh,
So
you're trying
it
to
was a
sabotage
targeted hit?
Chiori.
I got the sense that they were actually targeting Chiori's goods.
My fabric shipment?
We need to
Yeah,
investigate
they
this.
said that I could go as long as I left the goods with them. Otherwise, they'd stuff me into my delivery box and toss me into the sea to drown.
Oh, are you okay, Kirara?
Oh, I'm good. I'm still a yokai after all. I turned them over to the guards. It just took me a while to round them all up.
Well, it's not completely out of the ordinary for one of your deliveries to get intercepted. But it still doesn't make sense how you knew it was my goods they were after. You've got other deliveries to make in Fontaine, don't you? Is there something else that you're keeping from me?
Come on, Kirara, say it.
Well...
You need to say it so we can help.
Perhaps I need to reconsider how many stars to give you in my review.
Oh. Come on, oh,
You
come on.
always know how to
Not
get
like
me,
that.
Chiori. Alright, I'll talk. So, I kinda wanted to know why anyone would order a hit on me, so I spent a bit of time investigating. One of the bandits had a loose tongue, which saved me some time. He said that a certain person had commissioned them to intercept Chioria Boutique's delivery.
And who might this person be?
Chiori, why don't we just let this one go? I mean, I didn't really get injured.
Oh no,
and
Kirara,
we've still
we
got
need to
Fashion
know.
Week to worry about.
I
We need to kick
appreciate
their
your
butts.
kindness, Kirara, but if I don't teach this person a lesson, I doubt they'll stop here. Anyone that dares to mess with one of my friends deserves a stern talking to and then some.
All right. The guy said that the commissioner was someone by the name of Uter.
Uter.
No, that name rings a bell. Wouldn't you say, Kirara?
Well, that's exactly why I didn't want to bring it up to you.
Okay, let's go.
So you both know this Uter guy?
Let's go. Uter's butt.
Through Chiori's complaints about him, sure. He's a fellow fashion designer who's made it his goal in life to make hers as miserable as possible.
So he's like a business rival.
A rival is what you call someone who fights you fair and square. Uter, however, just has it out for me as a designer. He's publicly disparaged my design choices, my use of materials. He's practically tried every trick in the book to ruin my good name. I've already warned him before to compete with me fair and square, but I guess he prefers playing dirty. Well, I'm more than
Okay,
happy to
come on.
oblige.
Let's go. Let's kick his ass.
Wait, Chiori, where are you going?
To teach someone a lesson. You must be tired after your long journey. Why don't you rest in my shop for a little while before heading back?
Chiori! Wait!
We need to follow her. I'm pretty sure
She's
we need to.
Oh no. What should we do?
We follow
You
her.
seem concerned. Should we be worried about Chiori?
Well,
Maybe.
she's always been the type of person to face things head on. But with her fiery temper, I'm just worried whatever she's about to do will fuel negative publicity about her right before the start of Fashion Week. Traveler, Paimon, could you go after her and check out the situation for me?
Oh, yeah,
As a
sure.
formal
Don't worry.
employee of Komonia Express, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to get involved.
Yeah, we'll take good care of Chiori.
To be honest, I'm more worried about that Uter guy's safety.
And then, so we don't need to worry. We can let JR do her thing. We can just watch from the side. Oh, I just thought of something. Sorry, Renfei. Kirara. Yep. Where's the Virgin?
Wish me luck!
Oh, I got two. Just need one.
I'll take good care of everyone.
Oh my god, it was a perfect physical goblet, but it went all to EM. One crit rate, multiple EM, and multiple attack flat. I wanna try using this girl. I'm gonna trigger her as a virgin. Hydro Electro. I think this is the best one. For virgin. Okay, max. Oh, it looks good. Kinda like this one. Yeah, the evolution of this weapon is nice. Okay, getting better and better. Nothing more. Okay, that's good enough. Not bad. Kinda like this. Oops, Kirara. I wanna try Virgin with this. Might be fun.
Any chance you're on the clock, officer? Nothing good ever comes out of you addressing me like that. Oh? And I see the Traveler and Paimon are here too.
Chevraz, we meet again.
Well, things have been fine on my end. We were able to bring in a large number of
Chevy.
recruits thanks to that film we made. I suppose the trade-off is that I'm now constantly getting stopped for autographs while out on patrol. Not ideal, if you ask me.
Oh, that's okay, Chevy.
Well, you were one of the leading roles after all.
So, did something happen?
Indeed it did. I'll need you to come with me.
I only ever hear that phrase from you. Usually I'm the one asking people to do that.
Well, are you coming?
Not before I know what you're planning.
Have I ever made a bad call?
The better question is, have you ever made one that didn't violate proper procedure?
Okay. A man hired a group of bandits to mug my friend. I'm about to go teach him a lesson.
Are you sure this is something you should be telling the captain of the Special Patrol? It's getting hard to tell whether you're here to report a case or turn yourself in for one.
Neither. I'm requesting personal supervision from said captain, so I don't do anything too out of line.
Are you planning to?
Not if I can help it.
All right. Where is this person?
Follow me.
Just promise you'll start trying to keep yourself out of trouble.
Well, when trouble stops coming my way, I'll be sure to get on that. This should be the place. You all
This
wait
place
here.
is kinda
I'll go
secluded.
have a
Too much,
chat with him.
too much stairs.
You know, Chevraz, Paimon gets the sense that you two are actually pretty close.
It's just as Chiori said. We got to know each other pretty well in our lines of work. You could call it a you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours sort of situation.
Does Chiori often need your help?
I'd say it's mutual. The Special Patrol needs her help quite often as well. We've got tough problems of our own. Getting people to talk, for example. The uniform, the musket, they're intimidating. Most people clam up the minute they see us. Lips sealed so tight, getting them to talk almost feels like trying to break into the fortress of Meripede. But put them in a clothing boutique, and they suddenly start gushing faster than the waters at the Fountain of Lucine.
Oh, is it because they're trying to show off or something?
No, I'm pretty sure they're just scared of Shiori.
Yep. People are vain creatures. They can't help but want to talk up new developments in their lives or show off how much they know about other people. And nothing brings out that sort of vanity quite like fashion. As a result, Shiori often picks up on all kinds of information in her shop.
Most of her customers are members of the upper class, which means they're pretty much up to the gills in wealth and intel.
You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Huh, Paimon gets it now?
Yeah, Paimon.
Exactly.
Getting
I'm
smarter.
also here to ensure Chiori's safety. Those who make trouble for her also tend to be rich and powerful. And in some very rare cases, I'm forced to protect other people from Chiori herself. So,
Oh yeah,
who got on
Chiori.
her case this time? It's been a while since I last saw her that angry.
Oh, so this is what happened.
Come on, let's go. I want to see what happened. What's it going to do?
Huh? Uter, you say?
That's,
You've heard of him?
you know him?
Yep. He's made trouble for Chiori several times already. He's fond of pretty much every dirty trick in the book.
Oh, hello,
I
welcome,
heard that even the
welcome.
Maison Gardiennage issued him a warning due to his behavior. So he's back at it, huh? His funeral, I guess.
Whoa, what's this about a funeral all of a sudden?
Oh
I just meant
no.
that Uter's done for. Now bring it in, you two. Get right up close.
Sure, but why?
What will Chiori do?
Because this is probably going to turn into one of those very rare cases I just talked about.
Nice. Is he alive? Okay, he's still moving.
What are you doing? Stay away from me!
Has anyone ever taught you the definition of stupidity?
Playing a game?
Huh?
Stupidity is doing the same meaningless thing over and over again. It appears you've forgotten what I told you before. So, allow me to refresh your memory. Lay off the dirty tricks. Oh, and if you dare lay your hands on my friend again, you can expect a far less pleasant landing next time.
Oh, I didn't see
Chiori?
how Chiori throw him. I want to see that.
Officer, an assault's in progress! Please, officer, you've got to do something!
Of course.
How about
I'll
not?
do my utmost to investigate the situation. Unfortunately, I was chatting with this traveler and seemed to have missed what happened. Not to worry, though. If you'd allow me to search the scene, I'm sure I'll be able to collect some useful evidence. You don't mind, do you? There's nothing in there that would implicate you in any illegal activity, I would hope.
Oh,
Forget it. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Ms. Chiori,
oh
I
this
must also
duo.
ask you to refrain from engaging in such disorderly conduct in the future, especially out in the open like this.
Apologies, officer. I guess you could say I'm just used to tossing out any trash I come across on the street.
Oh, come on, Chiori. That's littering.
You...
Is there anything else either of you have to say for yourselves?
That's all from me. I sincerely hope that today's events will never happen again.
We'll see about that.
Oh, you're planning to do it again. You dum-dum.
Whoa, that scared the heck out of Paimon! How did he just go flying out like that?
Yep, graceful.
You're too kind.
Always go for graceful.
Now's not the time to be accepting compliments. What happened to not doing anything too out of line?
Oh, not if I could help it, is what I said. And I think I kept to that. I started with a verbal warning, but he displayed neither shame nor remorse. If anything, he kept running his mouth with insults and threats.
Insults and threats so bad that he deserved to be tossed out like a sack of trash?
Believe it or not, they were that bad. He deserved to get knocked down a peg. It's the only way to get him to stop.
Nice,
You
Chiori.
could have reported him to the guards.
Yeah, we could have just
Oh,
punched
I
him
will.
over and over.
But it'll take some time for them to gather evidence. And he denied that he ever had anything to do with those bandits. I don't want anything else to happen during Fontaine Fashion Week. On top of that, if Kirara is going to continue delivering goods for me, the least I can do is guarantee her safety.
Come on, Paimon. Let's punch Uter.
Oh, that reminds me. There is another favor I'd like to ask of you today.
What
Was
a
it-
shame. I believe you've already used up your favor quota for the day.
You want
Have
Chevy
I?
to be
Well, it's a good
your
thing I was
model?
planning on taking an advance on tomorrow's quota then.
Don't you think you're maxed out on advances already?
I always pay you back in information, don't I? It's just like you said. You scratch my back, and I scratch yours.
Did you heard that? You heard their conversation while kicking Scooter's butt? Okay, where? Okay. Up the stairs again. Yeah, dogs. Fashionable dogs. No doggies. Oh, why?
Fashion Week is coming up. Oh,
I'm not interested to the
Oh
girls.
dear.
I'm interested to the dog. What the hell?
Coming up.
I'm so far away.
Husband promised
Why
to
did I trigger a
look out
conversation
for
with
this
them?
eye-catching outfit from the show.
We're back.
Yeah, Kirara.
You were gone for an awfully long time. Oh, please tell me nothing bad happened.
There's nothing to worry about. All you need to know is that you'll never have to worry about someone in Fontaine messing with your deliveries again.
Sorry, Chiori. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble.
What are you talking about? You didn't do anything wrong. Those greedy bandits are to blame, along with a certain someone who doesn't know when to lay off the petty tricks. The next time you need to leave the city, call the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. They'll escort you half of the way, and the Spina di Rusula can take the second half. With that sort of escort,
Ooh,
the next time you make a delivery, those treasure hoarders won't go
a
anywhere
guarded
near
cat.
your goods.
Nice.
Unless, of course, it's to offer to carry them for you.
Good one, Chiori.
I'm being serious. You know me. If I bring something up, you can assume it's already a done deal. You're going back to Inazuma tomorrow, right?
Oh, we can be the escort.
Wait, you don't mean...
I've already spoken to the
We're
captain of the Special
adventurers.
Patrol. As discussed, the patrol's going to take a small detour during their daily training tomorrow. As for Navia, I'll give her a heads up in a bit.
There's really no need. I'm just a simple courier. I don't need to be surrounded by a bunch of armed guards. Or ones with sunglasses, for that matter. Don't you think this is a bit much?
Well, you certainly shouldn't
So
count
the
on
problem
such a
was-
procession for
is the
every trip you
sunglasses.
make to Fontaine. It's just a one-off thing, for my own peace of mind. It'll also show those guys what'll happen to those who dare to mess with my friends.
Well, if you think it's a good idea, Traveler, then I guess it's fine.
Yep, it's fine.
Well,
Don't worry.
with the bad guys out of the way and your goods safely delivered, everything should be good to go for Fontaine Fashion Week, right?
I believe so. I'll try to churn out a few more outfits over the next few days. I've heard a lot of suppliers will be participating this year.
Paimon's gonna take a guess and say suppliers are super important.
But of
Yep.
course, they supply us designers with funding, equipment, factory access. You have to work with them if you want to become a truly renowned fashion house. That's also why this year's Fashion Week is so important to me.
But isn't your brand already really famous, Chiori? Your clothes are so pretty and so nice to wear. I can't help but brag about them to my customers whenever I get the chance.
Oh yeah,
Even so,
you're wearing a
I would
Chiori
imagine
dress.
there are still people who've never heard of the Chioria brand, yes?
Well, I mean, with the amount of places that I deliver to, it's only natural that some people from other nations haven't heard of it.
Then it's still not famous enough. My goal is to make the Chioria brand renowned throughout all of Teyvat.
Okay,
All of
that's
it?
kind of hard.
Your business would have to get pretty huge then.
Wait, would that mean I could just go to any Chioria branch on the continent to get my clothes fixed? It has been pretty inconvenient having to come to Fontaine every time I need to get them patched up.
Alternatively, of course, you could just be a bit more careful with them. They're already about as durable as I can make them.
Okay, I'll admit, they do get snagged on branches pretty often, but I can't help it. It's hard to be careful about that sort of thing when you're trying to take a nice nap in a tree.
Okay, that's
Well,
your
if
fault
that's your
now,
dream,
Kirara.
Chiori, then we should
It's
do
not
our
the
best
clothes.
to make it a reality. Is there anything we can do to help out with Fashion Week?
I'm sure I could think of something.
Ooh, what is it? What is it?
Why don't you come to my shop tomorrow and model for me? Simply put, you'll serve as my living mannequins.
Sure,
Oh,
why
so
not?
we get to try on some of your clothes? Got it.
Okay, let's go.
Seeing them off the rack will also give me the chance to make some small adjustments to the stitching and the silhouette of the designs.
Sounds easy enough.
Most of the clothes you see during Fashion Week are meant to showcase the designer's vision. They're not exactly suitable for ready-to-wear use.
Oh, we're
If
not
you
getting
like them,
anything.
though, feel free to visit the boutique and see if anything catches your eye. I'll even give you a special discount.
Okay, that's good
Ooh,
enough.
Sounds great. Paimon was just starting to get curious about all this design stuff.
Then we have a deal. You'll model some formal wear, Traveler, and I don't know. Paimon here will show off some kids' designs. I'll see you both tomorrow then.
Yeah,
Yep,
kids
sounds
for
good.
Paimon.
Wait, kids' clothes? Paimon told you already she's not a little kid.
Come on, Paimon. your height is pretty short. Kids wear is fit for you, Paimon. Oh, I got 4. Nice. Wait tomorrow. Okay. Then I'll just get the top. Catherine! Catherine!
Ad Astra.
Thank
you for completing.
Yeah, thank you, Catherine. Okay, now for the resin. Make sure I don't overflow. Okay, Paimon's magic. 6. Fiori. Wait, how many did I get? Oh, not enough. Oh, that's okay. Wait, did I go inside? Oh yeah, I can go inside now.
Chiori, we're here.
You're here early. I haven't even opened the shop yet.
But you said 6.
Wait, has Kirara left already?
Wait, we can be the bodyguard.
Yep, with the special patrol. Bright and early.
Did everything go all right on the road?
I believe so. The patrol makes for quite the entourage. The way they marched forward with Kirara in the center, you'd think she was some sort of VIP. For the second leg, the Spina also came with a pretty large group, led by Navia herself.
That's
They
kinda
took
cute.
care to clear the path beforehand as well. Kirara won't so much as step on a single stray rock on her journey. I even heard that Navia decided out of the blue to make a batch of macarons as a going-away gift for Kirara. An excellent souvenir to remember Fontaine by, I'd say.
Sounds like
Oh my
Navia
god.
really got into it.
Kirara is so cute in
My
her
thoughts
box form.
exactly. She even lamented the fact that she didn't have time to prepare something even fancier. I'm pretty sure she can't wait for another escort opportunity to come her way.
You know, now that you mention Navia, Paimon thinks the two of you are actually pretty similar. You say what you mean, and when you have an idea, you really hit the ground running.
I suppose that's why we're such good friends. Navia has a certain resilience about her. It's part of who she is.
You know, also your
No
two
matter
are
what comes her
Geo.
way, she never bows down in the face of adversity. That sort of determination and courage is something I really admire. That same spirit is the true vision of my brand. When she first mentioned commissioning an outfit from my boutique, well, I'm sure you can imagine my excitement.
It's like finding the perfect brand ambassador, huh?
Indeed. Customers pay attention not just to the clothes, but also to the figures in society who wear said clothes. People like to copy the
And
styles
she's
of those they
the
look
boss
up
of
to.
Spina de Rosula. No,
Huh. And hear
No
Paimon
better
thought all
ambassador.
that mattered was for the clothes to look cute.
Fashion is about more than just looks, my dear. Especially if you've got your sights set on a market the size of Teyvat. Well, would you look at the time?
Oh yeah. Come on, let's get down to business. We're here to model.
Yeah, Paimon. I hope Paimon gets a
Indeed.
new clothes.
Give me a moment while I go retrieve some fabrics and sample outfits. Why don't you
Maybe
help
they'll
me
give-
set up the shop
Maybe they'll
displays
give
in the
Paimon a new
meantime?
dress.
Set them up. How exactly?
Just carefully organize the ready-to-wear clothes with an eye toward their types and styles. This way, we can guarantee that the customers will see something different every day.
Whoa, there sure is a lot that goes into running a store.
Well then, I'll leave the displays to you.
Wait, are we going to change the store? Okay.
So, we just need to put all the clothes with similar styles together, right?
Oh no, we should shoot. Women formal kimono here. Yep. Wait. I got pushed away. Formal. Female. Fiori, we got it.
Not bad. You might just have an eye for design.
No, it's kinda easy.
Anyway, let's move on to the real task at hand.
Yeah.
Over here, stand still. I'll take your measurements first.
Paimon. 3 feet. 3-4 feet? No, I think Paimon's just 3
Excuse
feet.
me, Miss Chiori.
Lian.
Oh, good morning, Leanne. How have you been recently?
Is there a problem with Lian?
Not too bad.
Your gown will be ready next week, so there's no need to worry about missing the ball. Or did you come here today because you'd like to make a new request, perhaps?
Oh, no. Nothing like that, Miss Chiori. To be honest, I came here today to cancel my order for that gown.
Why would you do that? You were too excited yesterday.
Cancel your order.
But you can keep the deposit, of course. I know you can't return any materials you've already used.
Don't worry about the materials. I'm more concerned about you. Did something happen, Leanne? Have your plans changed?
What's happening? Lian. Lian. Say
It's
it.
alright. I'm not trying to make things difficult for you. I'll take note of the cancellation.
Thank you. I'm really sorry.
Don't worry about it. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
There's someone trying to mess with your Shiori again.
Is it just Paimon, or was she acting a bit strange just now? Wonder why she wouldn't tell us why she was canceling her order.
It's not a big deal. These things happen every once in a while. A family emergency, an important payday falling through, a lover's quarrel, no one to take you to the ball. I've pretty much heard it all. Judging from the look on her face, something's keeping her from revealing the truth to us. It's best not to pry.
I wanna
Guess
pry.
this means you'll have more time to work on Fashion Week, right?
That's true. Come, let's pick up where we left off.
Is Miss Chiori in?
Oh my god.
I am. How can I help you?
I'd like to return this item.
Another one?
Could I ask why?
It's just, not to my liking. You said I could get a refund if I wasn't satisfied, so that's why I'm here.
Is there something about it that didn't meet your expectations? Are
There's
the
the
sleeves too
second.
short? Or is the color too dark? I can always make those adjustments for you.
No need. You don't have to concern yourself with that. I'd just like that refund, please.
And I'd be happy to process that for you. If you could just tell me the cause of your dissatisfaction.
Is Fiori here? I'd like to return my outfit.
Another one?
Another one?
What's
Is there
happening
some
here?
sort of new calamity coming that I haven't heard about? Another flood? Or an apocalypse, maybe? What does the prophecy say this time? You'll be spared if you get rid of all your clothes? Surely the entire population of Fontaine didn't convene and pick this one day to come and return my clothes. What is going on?
Come on.
What kind of rags are you trying to sell us, huh?
The way I see it, this shop is nothing more than a black market front run by a bunch of dirty criminals.
Please
Huh?
calm down, sir.
What is he talking about?
Haven't you heard? Chioria Boutique has been exposed for having close ties with criminals. It's all over the papers.
Huh?
And just who is it that dares to throw that accusation around?
Well, you tell us. The fabrics you've got here, they're all sourced from underground factories, aren't they?
Huh?
I've been transparent about my materials from the very beginning. I've already proved there's nothing wrong with them. If a little hearsay and baseless slander are enough to convince you, then by all means, go ahead and hand over your garments right now. Spare yourself from that flood of yours. Or have you not been convinced of that one just yet?
You...
Elof!
Miss Chiori?
Go outside and help these customers with their return requests. There's no need to ask them why. We'll refund them at the purchase price.
Alright.
And once you're done, put up the sign that says we're closed for the day.
Got it.
So Fontainers are a bunch of idiots.
Chiori.
Yeah, they're a bunch of idiots.
They couldn't be more fabricated if you tried. No need to worry about them. I'm sure they'll go away on their own in a few days. The real goal here is to divert my attention away from Fashion Week. The best response right now is to tune it out and focus on finalizing my designs.
We can just investigate it for
You
you.
say so, but Paimon still can't help but worry.
The
Why
best
can't I
way to
just
respond to
help?
public skepticism is to let your work speak for itself. There will be no doubt about the quality of my work once my new designs are released. The public just has to see it for themselves.
Miss Chiori, bad news!
Okay, another one. What the hell?
Oh, for the love of... Can a woman not get a moment of peace to do her work? Go on. What's the matter now?
It's our accessories supplier. They just sent word that they'll no longer be able to supply us during Fashion Week.
What? No accessories? Not even the ones we pre-ordered?
Yes, that's what their messenger said.
And what about the models we asked them to book for us?
I think they'll probably pull out as well.
Even the suppliers believe those nasty rumors?
They're kind of... That's... The fucking idiots.
Is the messenger still here?
No, they've already left.
Who's the
So,
paper?
no accessories means no brooches, no bow ties,
So it's a
things like
tabloid
that?
if they just believe it.
Not just that.
But
it means no jowls,
why are Fontanians
ribbons, gold
reading
thread,
tabloids and
all the
believing it?
elements that lend life and soul to my designs.
But if you take those away, does that mean you won't be able to make your designs at all?
Are Fontanians a
Elof,
bunch of Twitter
you stay
users
and
or
watch the
something?
shop. I'll go talk
They're
to the
kinda
supplier
dumb.
myself.
Yeah, and we can vouch for you too. We'll make sure your supplier knows there's
Okay,
nothing
this
wrong with your
storyline is kinda
clothes.
dumb.
Thank you. In that case, please come with me.
Oh my god. Who wrote this? Oops, maybe I can teleport. What's happening?
By the way, we really are just going to talk, right?
Of course. I wouldn't do anything to one of my business partners, especially when a
Who is it?
Wenger?
Venger, it's
Wenger.
Chiori. We've worked together all these years. The least you could do is allow me a face-to-face conversation.
Straightforward as always, I see. You know, there are certain conventions people usually follow if they want to seek someone's company. Sending a messenger, for example.
And when has following convention ever gotten me anywhere? Why hire a messenger when I can just explain things in person?
Nice. Sorry,
Have
I
you
like your
read the
style.
papers today?
I don't like to waste my time on baseless lies and speculation. Maybe that's something you should consider as well.
You're right. I only subscribe to the Steambird. And most days, I never even read the others.
So, these rumors. The Steambird was the one that published them?
No, not at all. They were in some second-rate fashion tabloids.
And everybody
Well
believe
then,
it.
there you go. Those sort of headlines become old news faster than you can read them.
Oh my
Surely a
god.
bit of tabloid drama isn't worth cutting off my supply.
You would
Containers,
think
you're a bunch of
that,
idiots.
but this time is different. Someone paid off the tabloids to publish the same article at once. They even went so far as to leave a copy in front of every house. That's how I first learned of the rumors.
Every house? That means someone must have been planning this for a very long time.
It seems your rival really pulled out all the stops this time,
And
Shiori.
they believed it
The
because it's a
article was
free
even published
tabloid.
alongside a photo of you.
What sort of photo?
A photo of you beating up someone on the street yesterday.
Yesterday? Wait, that means...
That was planned.
Ucher again.
Here, I've got a copy. See for yourselves.
We should have break Uther's limbs when we had the chance. I'm not reading it.
Behind
Just
the
tabloid.
scenes, the true Chioria boutique takes shape. Not a fashion house, but a house of lies. Relying on its close ties to the criminal underworld, the Chioria brand employs illegal competitive tactics to come out on top, giving hope to the evildoers among us that wrongdoing can still prevail, provided you conceal it under the guise of fashion and beauty.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, if only we were allowed to
and
kill
I don't want to comment
NPCs,
on
I would
things
have killed
that I
Uther
didn't see with my own eyes.
to make this finished.
Still, that photo shows you to be the clear aggressor.
Yeah, he was the one who started it, that little...
I appreciate you standing up for me, Paimon. But it can't be helped now.
That's right. The court of public opinion has already made up its mind.
Well, your court of public
Still,
opinions are
I've got to
idiots.
give your rival high marks for effort. They even dug up the fact that my father once served time in the fortress of Meripede.
But that was so long ago.
In the world of fashion, your past is like a piece of clothing stained with mud. Once tainted, it can never be washed clean. They claim that most of your clientele are criminals and that those who buy your clothes are just like you. People who silence all dissent with violence.
The absurdity. I don't even know which part to laugh at the most.
Well, it's no laughing matter. Maybe your clientele are criminals. Maybe they're not. There's even the possibility that they're just people who happen to commit crimes after buying your clothes. But with the way this article combines fact with rumor, trying to determine the truth is practically an exercise of futility.
No,
It's not something people are just going
it
to
was
forget
easy to
about in a day
determine
or
the
two.
truth. It was a fucking
Especially when they
tabloid.
found several people
A
to back up
tabloid
their
given
claims.
for free.
Venger,
That's-
are you sure you won't
Should any
reconsider?
raise
If
every
we go
red flag
through
in
with
the
the show
book.
together, we can
mean,
defeat
come
them
on.
fair and square.
If I were younger, I might have said yes. But I'm no longer that brave young man with nothing to lose. I've got the family business to consider now. I'd be perfectly happy to work with you again after this, but my daughter is manning the store during Fashion Week, and I don't want her implicated in all of this. She doesn't deserve to be swarmed by all that negative publicity.
I understand.
Let me offer you a piece of advice, Chiori. For old time's sake. Let this Fashion Week go. There's always next year. You just need to wait for all of this to blow over.
You're free to wait things out, Venger. I'll make my own choices.
Have you ever thought maybe that attitude of yours is what's gotten you into all this trouble?
Nope.
Have you
pretty
ever
sure
thought
not.
maybe this attitude of mine is precisely what paved the way for my success?
Well, fair enough. Then I suppose all there's left to say is best of luck. As for the models, None of them wanted to be implicated in all of this either.
Oh, that's
Understood.
easy.
Take care.
We know a lot of people. We can get some models.
So, what should we do now?
Without the accessories, I can no longer use my old designs.
How could they do this? They're making things up. The boutique doesn't have anything to do with violent criminals. Can't people tell this is just a bunch of lies?
Public opinion has never been
the
about
public's
what's
an idiot.
true and what's
Spontaneous
not.
are idiots.
It's about echoing the loudest
do
voice
anything
in
about
the
them.
room. I should have seen it from the beginning. Uter knows me too well. Everything that happened yesterday was just a trap.
Well, guess all we can do is just head back for now.
Oh. Charlotte.
Traveler! Paimon!
Charlotte, what are you doing here?
Looking for you, of course. Did you see those fashion tabloids this morning?
You mean that sorry excuse for an article? Oh, just thinking about it makes Paimon's blood boil.
You too, huh? Whoever wrote that article must have known the Steambird would never print something so defamatory. Unfortunately, not all papers in Fontaine share our same sense of journalistic integrity. Miss Chiori doesn't deserve to suffer all this baseless slander. I was just about to find some people to interview so that I can write an article to refute all those claims. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who misrepresent and distort the facts.
That's great! With your help, we might be able to get some people back on our side!
It's my pleasure.
Okay.
I've met Miss
Get
Chiori
now a
several
plan.
times. I know she's not the kind of person that article makes her out
Oh,
to be.
Charlotte, write
She
an
was the
article.
one who made the hat and tie for my camera, Monsieur Verite. Speaking of Miss Chiori, do you know where she went? Alof told me you were all together.
Oh yeah. Where's she?
She was just here. Maybe she went over there? Let's go check!
If you ask me, I think Chioriya Boutique is done for.
I mean, what did they expect? Engaging with criminals behind their customers' back.
They kept up a solid front, though. I've even bought from them before.
Really? How was it?
The owner was plenty fierce, that's for sure.
They're a bunch of idiots. They saw an article on their doorstep and believe it already.
Oh no, we've lost
Maybe
her!
Freyna made a wrong choice in saving Fontaine.
Did you hear what all those people were saying? Paimon can't believe they bought all that nonsense!
Miss Chiori doesn't often appear in public or give a lot of interviews, so the general public hasn't had a chance to really get to know her. It's also true that her way of dealing with things can be a little extreme sometimes. It's easy to use that to mislead people who don't know anything else about her.
Oh, this is all Uter's fault! Paimon would pick him up and throw him across the room too if she could! Wait a second. You don't think Chiori might have gone looking for him, do you? You know, so she can, finish what she started?
That would
Okay.
only make the situation worse
That
for
might
her.
actually be true.
I'm sure
Paimon.
Miss Chiori knows that too.
You've got a point. Let's just return to the boutique and see if she's there then.
Oh, am I going to get
Alof, we're
teleported?
back!
Oh yeah, I was teleported.
Oh, who's this?
Ah, this is Miss Letitia. She's also here to see Miss Chiori.
Oh, you were the one who came to collect the wedding dress yesterday, right? Wait, please don't say you're returning that dress too.
Oh, no, not at all. I'm just here to thank her. In fact, if there's anything I can do to
Oh,
help
you
her
can
out,
be a
I'd be
model.
more than willing.
You can be a model
So you've
for
come
us.
across
Come on.
that article as well.
Yeah, you probably don't know this. But after I got engaged, I didn't think I'd be able to wear a Chioriya dress on my wedding day.
Why?
My fiance owns a small business. It doesn't bring in a lot of mora, but we get by. After he proposed, he took me to Chioriya Boutique, and we put down a custom order for a dress. He probably noticed how often I talked about Miss Chiori's clothes and how pretty they were. Being able to wear one of her dresses to my wedding has always been my dream.
And then?
And then, something happened to the business, and we ran into major Mora problems. We were able to scrounge up enough to pay off our debts, but it left us without the funds to pay for the dress.
But didn't Chiori say she was able to make the dress from what was left of the original deposit?
Yes. When I came to cancel the order, she asked if something happened, and I told her everything. She heard me out, and then told me not to worry. She assured me that the deposit I paid would be enough for the dress, and that she'd be able to finish making it in time as well. She promised that I'd be able to wear a Chihoria dress on my wedding day.
Well,
So
that's
nice.
a good thing, isn't it? I've always known Miss Chiori to be a woman of her word.
It is good. It's just, after I went home yesterday, I couldn't help but take out the dress and try it on. My fiancé happened to walk into the room
Oh, come on.
and when he saw me,
Why did you
he
try it
froze on the
on?
spot.
Ah, what a shame. He's not supposed to see it until the wedding day.
Well, see, that wasn't actually the issue. He's seen a lot of wedding dresses in his time doing business. So as soon as he saw it, he knew for sure that it must have cost far more than what we paid.
Huh? So wait, that means...
Yeah. Miss Chihori covered all the costs and held nothing back. The fabric, accessories, beading, construction.
Oh,
It was all of the highest quality.
now that's
Miss Letitia,
too much.
I'd really like to use your story for a piece I'm writing about the boutique. Would you mind going on the record?
Huh? Well, if it would help Miss Chihori out, I wouldn't mind at all.
I think it'd go a long way. Your real experience is more powerful than all those lies combined.
Hey, Olaf! Has Chiori come back here since we left?
Huh? I thought you were all together.
Well, we were. If she didn't come back here, then do you know of any other places she could have gone?
Oh, I remember now. There's this one cliff by the sea. Miss Chiori would always go there whenever she was upset.
Okay,
In
we
that
got a
case,
place.
why don't we split up? I'll continue interviewing Miss Letitia, and you two can go look for Miss Chiori.
All right, sounds good. Let's go.
Okay, where's the cliff? Oh, here. That's close. Close to teleport spot. Nice. Hello, birds. Oh. They got triggered.
There you are, Chiori.
Uh-huh. How did you know where I... Olaf told you, didn't she?
She did. We were just looking for you at the shop and Letitia was there. She wanted to thank you for the dress. So, you see? You don't have to be sad. We'll figure out how to get through this together.
I'm not upset. I just wanted to get some fresh air.
Come on, we know you're upset.
Want to sit here with me? The view's quite stunning. Sorry about that. I'm the only one here most of the time.
All right, don't mind if we do.
I like her design. I like the eyes.
Well, how does it feel?
This place is pretty great.
Right? It's quiet and open, and far from the relentless critique from fashion commentators and the media. It's just you and the beautiful scenery.
Yeah, to take yourself out of that kind of stressful environment every once in a while.
I didn't grow up in a very strict family. My parents would joke that I grew up to be so assertive because they spoiled me as a child. I would get together with the other children to climb trees and explore caves. One time, I even climbed over the walls of the Kamisato estate.
Wait, isn't that
One of the
illegal?
servants had to physically remove me.
Whoa, Paimon would have never imagined that.
But even as
Kinda
rambunctious
funny.
as I was,
I wanna see that
when it
thing.
came to needlework, I was as quiet and focused as could be. It was as if I discovered a whole new world within those vibrant, dazzling fabrics. You know the feeling?
Sorta.
Maybe.
My parents noticed, and they sent me to study under a famous Inazuman tailor. It wasn't long before I had driven away pretty much every master tailor on the archipelago. You could say I really tried their patience.
You were that misbehaved?
I wasn't misbehaved, exactly. I just often had strange ideas when it came to fashion. Ones that weren't in line with traditional ways of doing things.
Okay.
On top of that, I hated the idea of groveling and making outfits for every arrogant big shot expecting me to be at their beck and call. Anyway, a few incidents later, I soon found myself without a master. Worse, not one shop was willing to hire me. Not even to do grunt work.
No wonder you left Inazuma.
I was angry and frustrated. So, before I left, I swore to all those masters that my brand would one day become renowned all over Teyvat.
And
Well,
it's
that's a
renowned
great dream to
to
strive
Fontaine and
towards.
Inazuma.
After that, I came all the way to the court of Fontaine, a city often referred to as the capital of arts and fashion. I had a lot of fun starting out.
But Fontaineers are
Sure,
idiots.
I was living in a small
That's the
cramped
problem.
room, but I was finally free to make whatever I wanted. I had a far more naive view of fashion back then. As long as something was pretty, it would become popular, right? A simple concept, surely. Of course, as I spent more and more time in the industry, I learned nothing was ever that simple. Least of all, fashion. Oh, you mean Letitia? Yeah, she did mention that dream. I'll be honest with you. That's the first time I ever heard something like that from one of my customers. Who would have thought? Even as I continue to pursue my dream, my work has also become someone else's. Alright, that's enough sightseeing for one day. Time to come up with a way out of this mess.
Ooh, looks like you've got your game face back.
Back? It was never gone to begin with. I did say I wasn't upset, didn't I?
Paimon thinks we should look for evidence that Uter wrote that article, and that he hired those treasure hoarders to attack Kirara. Charlotte's already working on an article to address all those nasty rumors so we can publish all our findings in the Steambird once we're done.
I don't like duking it out in the press. But if Charlotte's thrown her hat in the ring, I won't stop her either. I know
Okay,
where
now
Uter's
how
clothing
to get...
factory is located.
Oh,
It might be a good place to start looking
oh, we
for
got
some
an evidence.
Sounds
Go.
good. We'll come with. As for Fashion Week, well, there's always next year, right? So there's no need to be too upset.
Huh? When did this become an either-or situation? Find incriminating evidence or participate in Fashion Week. I'm doing both.
But your accessories. Didn't you say your designs were unusable without them?
Well, it's true that I haven't quite figured out what to do about that, but to tell you the truth, even here in Fontaine, every time I see the sea, I can't help but remember Inazuma and the vow I made in
We
front
can
of
just
those
remove the accessory
masters.
and replace them.
Thinking about all that, I just can't bear to take even one step back. The sea.
What did you just say, Chiori?
The
Yuri?
sea. Seashells, coral.
Oh, now we got an idea. Okay.
I've got it.
Got what?
Come, let's take a dip, shall we?
Oh, we're swimming.
Chiori, wait, hold
In that clothes? Is there a boss here? Nope. Shoot, I don't have a Fontanian with me. I won't get a buff.
Why did you just jump into the sea all of a sudden?
Paimon, what do you think is the most beautiful thing in the sea?
Money. Mora.
A Lumitwal? Or a pearl, maybe? Oh, coral's pretty too. Oh, Paimon gets it now! You want to use things like that as the accessories for your designs!
Well, now that you hit the nail on the head, help me grab some, would you?
Leave it to us. These should be enough, right? Paimon picked all the prettiest ones in this area. Chiori, will these do?
Everything looks great. I've also collected a pretty big batch, so we should have enough.
Great! So are we gonna head back now and make some new designs?
No, we need to go to
Yes,
the
but don't forget,
factory
we've
first.
got more than just the designs to worry about when we get back.
Okay, I'm getting teleported again.
Okay, we've got the materials for the accessories. Next, we'll need to use what we have on hand to create some new outfits.
You mean we have to start from scratch? Will there be enough time?
I hope so.
Should be able to make
It's a
it
quest.
if I skip out on sleep.
Oh no, skipping out on sleep is not the answer. Wait, how come this conversation is giving Paimon major deja vu?
Ganyu. Yeah, Ganyu doesn't sleep that much.
Ganyu? Who's that?
A friend of ours who does way too much overtime. Well, anyway, sleep is important. You're not gonna convince Paimon otherwise.
Well, I can't argue with you there. One thing's for sure, though. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make it work. All this grit and determination. It reminds me of the first fashion week I ever participated in.
What else can we help with?
Let me see. I suppose all there's left to do is tear up all the outfits currently on display.
You got it!
Huh?
Wait, what did you just say?
What do you mean you're up?
You heard me. Tear them all up. When I went to that first fashion week, I had no savings to speak of. Just a few dozen yards of fabric and a dream. I had to make something work, so I tore up all the clothes that I brought with me from Inazuma, and I used the scraps to make my entries for the show. I used the larger pieces for the base fabric, and the smaller pieces for accessories. If it worked back then, why not now?
Okay.
We can also repurpose some of the ready-to-use accessories in the shop as well.
But you worked so hard on all these outfits.
Okay, you have a plan. I thought you were just going to tear them up.
I know. That's why I refuse to let it all go to waste. I'm not going to let them win, even if it takes everything I've ever made and more.
Okay, then. Here goes nothing.
No need to be nervous. I won't hold it against you. Of course, if anyone dared to tear up one of my dresses in front of me on a normal day, I'd probably toss them into the sewer.
So,
Just this once, though. I think I can make an exception. Go ahead and tear them up. Think of it as a good way to vent your emotions.
ooh, my sword is a sparkle effect.
Good job. That should do it.
Chiori, are you alright? Sorry for taking so long. I got caught up and... Whoa. What happened to your shop? Who did this? Those monsters. Slandering
no.
you in the papers wasn't enough for them, was it? They even sent people to wreck your shop.
No,
Give me their names. Since they're all too eager to tear up other people's clothes, I think it's about time the Spina di Rosula return the favor.
Come on, Navia, it was us.
Maybe you should calm down a bit first, cause you see,
huh?
Ugh, what is this, a soap opera? I was the one who asked the traveler to tear up the outfits. We need all the fabric and accessories we can get.
Oh, so that's what happened. I guess I got a bit ahead of myself just now. Back to what you were doing, everyone. You can all just pretend like I didn't say anything.
Navia sure is scary when she's angry.
Oh, Navia almost
If there's one
jumped
thing
the
I
gun
can't
there.
stand, it's a false accusation. No one's gonna orchestrate some conspiracy to take down one of my friends and get away with it.
You and Chiori are really close.
Of course. Everyone knows that Chiori makes the most gorgeous outfits in town. All of the Spina di Rosula's formal wear is custom tailored here.
Now, if only you'd give me the contract for your uniforms as well.
As if you'd enjoy designing something as boring and formulaic as a uniform. That's why I didn't ask you in the first place, silly. Plus,
Well, it's a suit.
with how much your intel has
How
helped
much
us out in the
designing
past,
do you need
to the
for a
Spina,
suit?
you're more of an intelligence agency
The
than
hard
a
part is the
fashion
fabric,
boutique.
not the design.
If I had it my way, it would be the other way around.
Except if
Anyway,
the
we both
special
know why I'm
collaboration
here.
suit, I guess.
Tell me, how can the Spina be of service to you?
If it's not too much trouble, can I borrow some skilled hands to help with some simple sewing work? I'll need all the help I can get if I'm going to finish these outfits over the next few days.
Oh, no problem. I've got a few of those guys all ready to go. I just knew you wouldn't be intimidated into withdrawing from this year's show. When are you going to get started? I can help with sewing too.
Actually, there's something else I'd like to ask of you.
Ask away. I'm all ears.
Oh, and Traveler and Paimon, could you help me pass word to Linny and Lynette? I'll need their help as well.
Yeah, sure. No worries.
Done with my interview. Has Miss Chiori made it back yet? Oh! What happened to the boutique? Who did this? Give me names. I'll make sure every last one lands a full feature on the front page of the Steambird tomorrow.
Another one.
Not this again.
So where are they? Oh, here. Okay. They're kind of close. Well, I guess they live in Fontaine. um. Oh, down.
Coming through. Lenny, Lynette! Great, you're both here.
Where's Fermine?
A
Where's the
moment later
diver?
and you'd have missed us.
We read the article in the papers. We were just about to go find Miss Chiori. She helped design a number of our costumes in the past and even sponsored one of our performances. The time has come, it seems, for us to return the favor.
Good job.
Oh, perfect. She was the one who sent us.
We need your help, you two.
In that case, I assume that there's something we can do to help. Just say the word and we'll take care of it.
Okay, so it's like this.
I think you'll be the models.
Is that all we'll need to do?
Should be a piece of cake for the two of us.
Paimon's glad to hear it. Well then, guess it's about time we go and find some evidence for all the bad stuff Utera's been doing, right? Chiori said we shouldn't disturb her over the next couple of days. We can check in with her again once she's done with all the new designs.
But the show's in another 2 days, isn't it? Will she be able to make the deadline?
Well, according to her, she wants to first beat Uther fair and square at the show, and then defeat him in the court of public opinion. She said that it'd be like,
A two-pronged approach?
Ooh.
Courtesy first, confrontation second.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't have. Ooh. I never sound
Understood.
that.
Then we'll have faith in her decision. We'll go make some preparations. See you at the venue in 2 days.
Okay,
Alright, we're counting on you.
we're just going to kick Uther's butt first.
Okay, then let's also do as Chiori said and meet up with her at Uther's factory in 2 days. We'll gather the evidence then. Oh,
Wait,
Paimon
what?
sure hopes she won't have a hard time making all those new outfits for the show.
We need to wait for 2 days? Why? Didn't we just go? We can do it by
Did
ourselves.
someone drop their package?
Okay, now for the magic of Paimon. Yep. Waiting for the time. Waiting. 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 It's moving. Maybe I should move it for more. Oh no, it's more than enough. Wait, the factory is below. Why is the factory below? Oh, there you are. Oh, cat! It ran away.
Oh, you're here.
Chiori! How are the new outfits coming along? You look kinda tired.
Just a few steps left now. I've handed the rest over to Olaf. We should be able to make tonight's show.
I think you
Wow,
should
that's
sleep.
cutting it real close. Are you sure she'll be okay without you?
Don't worry. I have no intention of giving ground on either front. With the fashion show scheduled for tonight, Uter has closed his factory. This is our only chance to secure any incriminating evidence.
Okay, Paimon totally gets that this is all his fault and he totally deserves it, but wouldn't we technically be trespassing on his property if we just barge in like this?
Oh, don't worry, it's
His
fine.
factory is usually open to the public. It may not be open for business right now, but that doesn't mean visitors can't stop by for a tour.
Oh.
We're just curious customers after all, aren't we?
Well, when you put it that way...
But wouldn't they recognize
Anyway,
you?
Uter's factory is right over there. Let's hurry up and get moving.
Why would he open a factory over there?
We have different marketing strategies. While I specialize in high-end custom garments, he prefers low prices and large sales volumes. I don't know. Maybe the rent here is cheap.
Alright. It's really creepy. Paimon would never choose to buy anything from a place like that.
You make a good point. Let's all be on our guard.
Oh, don't worry, we're fine. We can take care of self. Theft. I need more. EM. Oh, it's an attack. I don't have EM on my stuff. I guess it's fine. Okay, that's an XP. Come on, faster. Ayan, babe. Oh, go, go, go. Oh, okay, don't climb there. Gio. The enemy might be strong. Fiori
Let's make
might
haste.
Fiori might be a trial character, so I need Dingguang for the Chiori buff. Or maybe the Hyper Bloom was better. Let's check. What the fuck is that HP? Higher than my Shanyun. Even has higher defense. 76 over 180 with a 35. Okay, okay, okay. Raccoon. Wow.
If you really like standing around like this, then why don't you just model for me? I'll design some wonderful clothes for you.
Gonna look nice. I hope I get enough gems
There
for
really
Shiori.
is nobody here.
Oh.
Welcome,
Hello.
dear visitors.
Oh, Paimon nearly fell out of the air. What is that thing?
A mechanical guide. They usually use a recorded tape to give you a tour of the factory.
Please, follow me, dear guests. First stop on our tour is a look at the gradual evolution of our clothing brand.
Kinda looks normal. Where's the evidence?
After that, we welcome you to peruse our most popular styles.
Huh. Uter seems to be doing pretty well for himself, doesn't he? Why would he feel the need to bother you when he could just focus on improving his own brand?
This is the... These are the fitting rooms. Please use them at your leisure.
Huh? There seems to be something in this fitting room. Why did the door just close?
Hold on tight, Paimon.
Oh, it's an elevator. Secret elevator. Nice. To where? Be ready.
It seems to have stopped.
What the fudge is this place?
Seems like we're someplace deeper inside the factory.
Oh, the damage is okay. Okay, looks like I can work with this. Oh shit. I'm not... Why can't I go to the... Come on. Can't climb.
Look out! There are guards here!
Don't waste my time.
Let's dance.
Lend me a hand.
Yeah. Easy. Go to the top. What is this place?
This place is filthy! Are the clothes from Uter's shop seriously made here?
Look over there.
Ugh! That water looks super nasty! Oh, Paimon can smell the stench from all the way over here.
And I was the one using unsafe materials, Uter?
So
What the fudge
he
is
was
this?
actually the one who opened an underground factory.
No wonder his clothes always felt weird to the touch.
He's been using all manner of tricks here in a bid to cut costs.
Should the clothes made here even be worn?
Never mind issues with shrinking and fading. These materials can give you skin problems if you wear them too often.
That's terrifying!
We need to report this
Let's
with
take some
Steamburn.
photos right away as evidence.
Oh, I'm not the one taking photos. Okay.
This way he won't be able to try and deny anything in court. Alright, let's keep going.
Yeah. I saw the trial.
Huh? Doesn't look like there's a path
Oh.
here.
Follow me. Let's go up.
Okay. Too much. That was a mistake of mine. So far. Okay, don't. You should not. The cooldown is kinda long.
This place seems like some
Is it right?
Hang on! Our way in's been blocked!
Oh, don't worry, we can
Seems
handle
like
this.
he knew we'd be coming.
You did say he knew you really well, didn't you?
Yes. And that's because we used to be partners.
Huh?
But you're practically at each other's throats! Now you're telling us you used to work together?
When I first came to Fontaine, we were both fledgling designers who longed to gain a foothold in the world of fashion. We shared the same goal.
Oh, but he
so we decided to work
got
together.
jealous, maybe?
In the beginning, we both wanted to make clothes that would stand out from the crowd and shatter tradition. The kind of clothes that would turn heads and leave people in awe. But with every criticism we received, and every sponsor that rejected us, Uter's confidence disappeared little by little. Finally, right before Fashion Week, he came to the conclusion that we wouldn't be able to make the designs we always dreamed of, and we parted ways. For my part, I gambled it all, and devoted everything I had to that 1 week. I came out the other side with something that really made me proud. I was nervous to present it, of course, but I knew it was my chance to show the industry what I was made of. In the end,
Well, it will
You received the acclaim of all Fontaine
went
while
well for you.
Uter gave up on his dream and turned to making this sketchy stuff.
I don't know the exact details of what happened after that. All I know is, after I opened Chiore Boutique, he's harassed me every year since.
He's just jealous of what you've accomplished. A guy like that doesn't deserve your sympathy.
Well, let's focus on getting out of here first. Missing the show is as good as letting him win.
There are some control panels over there. Let's see if any of those buttons do anything.
Yep, push button. Yeah, buttons!
Oh, that doesn't seem to have done anything. Ah,
Okay, this one works.
Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Give up!
Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders
Ooh.
entering expulsion mode. Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Look over there. Seems like there's a way out. Maybe we can use these mechanisms to get higher.
Warning, warning. Unauthorized
Okay, I think I found it.
entering expulsion mode.
Come on. Nice.
Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Ooh, yeah.
Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
we finally made it out. Why does it feel like the movement patterns of those mechs have changed?
Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders initiating shutdown procedure.
Oh, I was suspended in the air. How did I get there?
Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders initiating shutdown procedure.
Yes, I'm out. I'm out. Oh my, dirty water. Oh, your dress just got dirtied with the nasty water. Oh, see. Where am I? Oh, here it is.
We're finally out of that entrance, at last.
How do you really think you can stop us? With a few mech?
Oh, those chambers couldn't hold you, I see. What a surprise.
We've collected a bunch of evidence on all the nasty stuff happening at your factory. You're not getting away this time, Uter.
The evidence on your person, you mean? What makes you think I have any intention of letting it get past these walls?
Really? Us? We fought gods. Do you really think you can stop
More
us?
mechanical guards? Really? Ever thought about using these funds for a legitimate purpose?
Oh, but this is a legitimate purpose.
What? Destroying Chioria Boutique? Or continuing to make your rotten rags?
Proving that fashion is merely a laughable farce. A carnival of ignorance!
You know what your problem is, Uter? You've become so obsessed with the concept of fashion itself that you let it paralyze you. Stop trying to cater to it. Focus on your own work, and you get to decide what fashion means.
Spare me the lecture, why don't you? Sooner or later, you'll cater to all the voices too, you know. After all, what is fashion but another form of public opinion?
Fashion is about aspiring towards a certain ideal, but it's up to you to decide what it is. My brand caters to no one but myself and my vision. That's my ideal, and it's not going to change.
Well, once the people witness their former darling's spectacular fall, they'll understand how laughable that ideal truly is.
That's what you've been trying to prove all this time? Your jaded understanding of the industry is the reason you've had it out for my brand for so long? You weren't like this before, Uter. What happened to the man who wanted to make something that would bring the entire world to its knees?
He realized long ago how utterly naive and ridiculous that dream was.
You gave up on your dream, but that wasn't enough, was it? You had to find a way to prove to yourself that it could never have been possible at all. You
Can we
think
just
you
fight?
understand, but you're just a bitter man who let his regrets dictate his choices. You regret giving up on your dream. So you stopped at nothing to prove to yourself that it wasn't the wrong choice. This whole thing, Uter. It's pathetic.
Pathetic? Why don't you take a look in the mirror? You're a fool daydreaming about taking all of Tibet by storm. Well, good luck doing that when even Fontaine doesn't have a place for you anymore.
Come on, let's kill him already.
You're right. Maybe all those who pursue their dreams are fools. But more pitiful still are cowards who are too afraid to even attempt what the fool is brave enough to try.
You...
Yeah, just leave this guy to us.
No, you go instead.
Huh?
But he has a gun.
It'll be fine. Just go to the venue and tell everyone to proceed with the plan.
Wait,
I'll
again?
deal with him. Some lessons are best delivered in person.
Wait, I can fight. I'm the traveler. I wanna fight.
Catch up with us soon.
Trying to leave, are we?
I've held back all this time because of our past partnership, Uter. But all that changed after our tour of your factory.
Still trying to talk tough, I see.
No matter what you've been through, no matter why you've become like this. If I may borrow the words of a friend, a guy like you doesn't deserve my sympathy.
Yeah.
Allow me
Good
to
job,
show
Paimon.
you the true meaning of the Chioria brand.
They're fighting clothes, I'm pretty sure.
The Chioria brand represents more than a person or a trademark. It's a way of life.
Oh, Paimon's
Friends of Fontaine Fashion Week, please feast your eyes on the
I wasn't able to fight.
extravaganza that Chioria Boutique
Kirara!
Brilliant, dazzling, and wholly unique. And most importantly,
An enduring, never say die spirit. That's the true meaning of the Chioria brand. And now, let's welcome the thundering seamstress, Miss Chiori herself.
Wait, I wanna fight.
Chiori not... Lights, cameras, over here, please.
Let the show begin.
Where's the fight?
the world may
Ooh,
change,
Lynette.
fashion along with it, but Chioria will remain the same.
Oh my god.
No challenge is too great. Chioria
So cute.
caters to no one.
Kirara!
Not even the times.
Nabia, wow.
Chioria will always lead the fashion of our time. Finally, let's not forget. Only those who do not give up on their dreams are worthy of this brand.
That was a
Well then,
nice
I suppose all
wallpaper.
that's left to say is, Happy Fashion Week, fellow dreamers.
Oh, I wasn't able to kick Otter's butt? Come on, that's what I'm looking for. Forward to. Ah,
How about this?
A little more to the left.
Like this?
Perfect.
Phew. Oh, that looks great! Miss Chiori, can I take a picture?
Of course.
I didn't know you'd make a brand new signboard.
I made it before Fashion Week. I figured it'd be best to put it up after the success of the show.
Well, how can you become renowned through all of Tevat without a fancy signboard of your own? The Spina's way ahead of you in that regard.
oh come on,
Now
Nabia.
that you mention it, perhaps our magic troupe could use one of those.
Our signatures are the Grinmalkin cat and the Bogglecat box. Oh, and we need to add Pear as well.
Pear would need an alias, of course. How about... the Hangry Bird.
Angry? What's Angry Bird? This kinda sounds fun.
So, does that mean your signboard is going to be 2 cats and a penguin stuffed into a single hat?
Ooh,
That sounds super snuggly and warm. And
kinda
cramped.
sounds great. Two
Miss
cat in a
Chiori,
hat
I'm done taking pictures.
and a
You can
penguin.
expect the article in tomorrow's Steambird, along with the evidence the Traveler gathered.
Thank you, Charlotte.
It's my pleasure. Bringing the truth to light is a journalist's duty.
Going
Thank
forward,
you,
feel free
Charlotte.
to custom order any accessories you need for Monsieur Verite. It's on the house.
Yeah,
Huh? You really mean it?
free stuff.
Of course. The same goes for you too, Linny and Lynette. If you have need of any costumes in the future, just drop me a note.
What about something other than a costume?
Thank you, Chiori. It's much appreciated.
Ooh, Lynette wants
Well,
a
I
costume.
don't really need
no,
anything.
a new dress.
Just don't be a stranger, all right?
I don't need anything either. So long as you continue to request my international courier services from Komania Express, we're golden.
Actually, that reminds me. When will you be leaving, Kirara?
Huh? About that.
She doesn't
Spina di
want.
Rosula has prepared a special vehicle for you, so you can just get in and we'll push it all the way out of Fontaine.
Paimon.
What? No, that's so embarrassing.
Ooh, do we get something nice too, Chiori?
Come on,
Of
give
course.
Paimon a dress.
Just hold on a second.
Disrupting public order at the show, appropriating venue lighting equipment without authorization, using weaponry in public, hosting a dangerous performance without notifying the
Oh, we're
authorities.
getting fined.
Shivers, we can explain.
If you come across anyone who matches those descriptions, please report them to the Special Patrol at your earliest convenience.
Oh, yes.
Enjoyed that, didn't you? You nearly scared me half to death.
Says the one who pulled that stunt earlier. How about you do me a favor and tell me in advance next time you're planning something like that?
And if I had, would you have approved?
No.
Nope.
But it would have at least spared me a whole lot of anxiety.
Well, I would say I more than made it up to you, have I not? A whole underground workshop in the Fleuve Sandra, and the man responsible all tied up and handed to you on a silver platter. Sounds pretty thoughtful if you ask me.
All right, I won't argue with you. You can have this one.
Well, friends, I would say we've earned ourselves a nice meal for our efforts. Let's go. Spina's treat.
I'll have to take a rain check. I've still got a lot of paperwork to take care of, so you all go have fun. Oh, by the way, Chiori, I ran into Vanger on the way here. He had a message for you.
I don't need to hear it. I'm sure the old fool used pretty much every apology in the book. I'll just visit him some other day and give him a hard time about everything.
You know him well.
Thanks again, Shelvrus.
My pleasure. Oh, and one last thing. That was really quite an amazing show.
Yeah, thank you.
You don't say.
Yeah, sure did everything.
All right. Follow me if you want in on the celebration feast. Come on, we're leaving.
Ooh, food. Okay, come on, food.
Traveler, Paimon, could you go wait for me at that place with the view? I'll let Navia know that we'll be a little late. There's something I'd like to give you.
We're getting something.
The view? Oh, Paimon knows where you mean. Sure, no problem.
Perfect. I'll be right there.
Come on, please give Paimon some new dress. She's been rocking the same dress for 3 years.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, we didn't wait long at all. But what did you want to give us that you couldn't share right in front of everyone else?
Here, take this.
Okay, what's that?
Oh, wow. A brooch! And in the style of Chioria Boutique, too!
Wait, no dress for
Paimon
Paimon?
gets one as well?
Used to give
I've
Paimon
only
a
made
dress.
2 for
Come
now.
on.
After much consideration, I decided to give them to you two. You've been a great help. Even when things were looking bleak, you stayed by my side. There were even times when I felt like I had to fight back and win, even if it was just to honor the trust that you had in me.
Well, we may have helped a little, but Paimon would say you deserve most of the credit. This result, it was all you, Chiori.
I know for certain that was not the case. I've chased my dream for so long that I've come to understand something. Apart from conviction and persistence, the thing that matters most is having friends who believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself. A single person can only do so much. Without all your help, Chioria Boutique could have easily fallen to ruin.
Well, Paimon doesn't think it would have ever gotten to that point. Not if you had anything to say about it. But, about the stuff you said at the show, you aren't worried it'll rub some people the wrong way?
Perhaps my words were a little pretentious, but they do reflect how I truly feel. I won't bow or scrape before any force in this world, much less any individual. I'm confident in the quality of my work. Create something beautiful, and there will always be people who appreciate it.
Well, guess there's nothing to worry about then. Should we go back and join them at the victory feast?
Oh, yes, of course. But before that, I'd like to admire the view for just a little while longer. You know, of all the nights I've spent in Fontaine, I'd say this is the loveliest by far.
Oh, it's finished. Oh, we didn't get a dress for Paimon, seriously. A quest about a tailor and we didn't get a dress for Paimon. Come on. Paimon deserves a glow up. Okay, I wanna try how much virgin will do. Level 50 virgin. Hello.
Let the show begin.
How much was that? Oh, it doesn't trigger. It's a shield and not a DPS. Ow. So you're not a consistent virgin trigger.
Don't be scared.
Okay, how much? Not much. Maybe I should have just put Dea.
Stay put. I'll protect us.
Maybe Dea is a better virgin. Okay. Trigger. 200. Yeah, I think Dea is a better virgin. I really want to turn her to something useful. She can trigger virgin that consistently. Again. If she can't trigger virgin consistently, it's gonna be a problem. How about Dia? You know Dia can trigger it.
Time to get down to business.
Ichi. Switch the bell to you. Yep. Oh, this looks good on Dea. Okay. Yes. It's actually consistent.
Let the show begin.
But there's a downtime of 4 seconds. Well, K. Without EM, 12K. $246 and 12K damage. Let me try again. It's actually consistent 12K. 10K. And also trigger burning. Okay. Pretty consistent enough. Guess that's good enough for today. I finished your story quest. Maybe next time I'll do Corinas, then Navia. And I quickly found out they really made Shanion dirty. It's a physical pyro DPS that you need cryo and electro to consistently trigger the physical damage reduction. So she's already out. So she is a pyro and both triggers electro and cryo. That will also remove it. I guess you can trigger the electro charge first, but the problem is if you trigger it and you use another like melt, it won't do anything. You can go virgin because she doesn't have anything. This doesn't really do anything. Oh, wait, you need to deal 3. Okay, so you need more multiple enemies just to trigger Pyro. Virgin. Just ain't too inconsistent unlike Thea. Yeah, she's too hard to use. Kinda like her design. She can be. No, she can't be a shielder because she skills on defense. And it's too low. Shield level 3 damage is 140%. The highest I've seen defense is 4k. So 4,000 damage. That's barely not anything. Yeah, she can't be a shielder. That's good enough for the race, I guess. So I guess I'll try turning Dea into a virgin trigger with her skill. Next, yes, see you again next time. And bye bye.